Okay, we're on to unfinished business then. Discuss and/or approve a couple projects, our project update, but
Can I run you through just update, so we can publicly run through the quick update on the projects. Auditorium painting is completed. The track is done, with the exception of they'll be back at some point to put the lines on. Okay, but that's done, and we did, thank you, I think, for doing a fine job in decision-making there to do the high jump and the long jump. It's taken care of, that's good.
And the lines are part of the
Yes.
fund?
Yep, yep, that was my understanding.
That's what I thought.
Did they say what, I mean, it's brand new again, did they say what the upkeep schedule is on it? Did they say a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan, or like when you have to come back and seal it?
15 years.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't.
I was out here for an hour and watched them put it on. It was very interesting to watch the new process versus the other one that they did
I
years
don't know about
ago.
this particular, my experience has been that you're looking at a 10 to 12-year life on that track. And are there, your question, if I'm reading correctly?
Just basically what
are there
do they
things-
recommend when they come back and put the lines on?
We'll check into that deeper, that's a good point.
Okay.
Bathrooms at the high school are coming along. I wasn't up there today. They had the equipment there last week and ready to put in the stuff. We're gonna make it, right? We're gonna make it, right?
It'll be close.
It's gonna be, it's been an adventure in the old building. I mean,
The toilets are all in, the urinals are all in, so that's all done. It's just the plumbing part of it now. They just have enough pipe.
Yeah.
You better have that part of it.
Yeah, we're hoping to have, flushing capabilities and stuff like that.
We're gonna turn up all the drinking fountains at first.
Yeah, this should go hand in hand. Parking lot and the basketball court over at the middle school are done, with the exception of the lines for the parking lot, and we're working on that. Looks, if you haven't been over there, both look so much better. Good decision. Sidewalk projects at the middle school and over here, we had 4 bids come in for those two projects, and I have them here somewhere. Low bid was from Menzer Landscape and Construction, and that's who we awarded the job to at a cost of $12,290, which is about $3,000 less than any of the other bids. Talked to him, and I've stepped out of the project because there's no reason for me to be involved other than he's coordinating with Bruce and with Denny at the middle school to make sure that we don't tear the sidewalk up about the same time that we're dropping kids off to use that, because the front of the school is closed. So they'll coordinate that, and sometime in the next month that should get done. As far as over here, it's a little less of a problem. So he was ready to get started with it this week, but we just said make sure that gets coordinated. Greenhouse, put in your packets too, that we got held up with a back order, and that's gone slower than what anyone would have liked it to. But what did I say, the 20th or 21st, I believe, they're putting the skin on the outside, or whatever you call the siding stuff. Inside work is set up, it's just taking longer than what we had hoped it would. And it's just so you don't misinterpret that, okay, we've got something over there, because I said we probably won't look for implementation within exploratories at the middle school until after the first of the year. There's a rotation through a quarter system. Full implementation then will be next fall, because then we'll have 4 groups. There'll be 2 groups that don't get that, and that's just how it is. And I have a lot of confidence in those instructors that they're going to find great ways to bring that greenhouse. So that's kind of an update on what I had down anyway. And I would just publicly echo what Mike was alluding to. If you want to see stress, go in and talk to the custodians about a week before school's ready to start. They work so hard. They really do. And every time we pull them out to do bids on stuff, it's time away from work, and that's tough. But, especially when you're dealing with buildings that are, how do I say that, they're very veteran buildings, the challenges are greater, and we're blessed with some people that care deeply about the buildings. And if you see them, thank them. I think that would be a good thing. That leads us into stage curtains. kind of smiling with that one. We really did try to find out more information, and as I told you, we got to a point that it just wasn't a high enough priority to take more man or woman power time to get more information. So it's entirely up to you. We want this other stuff that the school started. So we can come back and you can deal with it tonight if you want to. If you want to, it's not going to change not going to change a whole lot if we wait a month to do it, or if you decide what you want to do tonight when you have more information. We're still trying to dig into that. So that's the first one. That's a decision, or not.
I would like to suggest that we fix what we have. And that's my suggestion for that, since I'm the one that have got people up there to take a look. They say positive things about them. They say you'll never get that ever again. That type of material. It's just so they suggested fixing what we have and then Google it. This comes from Barrows over in Carroll. They said Google and try to find a person within 90 miles to come and clean them.
And if that's what you want, we'll dig in and do it. Once school gets started, then we'll dedicate some more time to it.
You know what, I wonder if Jerry Shaw could do that. Jerry does all that interior handy cars and stuff like that. He has machine and stuff.
I guess at this point, I'm just looking for direction, and if that's the way the board wants to go, we'll dig in and try to find more information. But I hope you understand, on life priorities, that one just got moved off the list.
Well, $4,750 is not going to replace the quality of curtains that are there. It'll be a new, polyester or something.
Yeah, but they're not going to be...
They're not going to be the big, heavy curtains, so, yeah, you need to decide what, if you want to keep checking or what. It just, Jerry's name just popped in my head tonight going, what if you did that?
So really your decision is, do you want to replace them or do you want to fix them? That
Right.
really is, and Dave has weighed in. So give us some direction on what's...
More
Keep
information.
them moving.
I'd like to fix them.
If we can get somebody to fix them.
Just on see Jerry in the morning, see if I can find it.
I was also told that you'll really know the curtains are done when the weight of the chain on the bottom comes through in little spots. Then it's all over. And you'll see it all over in different parts of it. So you just check the bottom, and the person who was quite good at that told me that time. Ooh, I just remember that.
How about we just, we'll bring it back to you when we know a little bit more, once we get some time. Fair enough? Okay, then the other one for SAC, and then there's one for WLBA. And I put this in your update too, is that if you want to do something with the cracks in the parking lot, as well as asphalt cracks in the parking lot, as well as back here with the basketball court and the entry. And what I put in your board packet is what was quoted at $2 a foot. The actual quote came back at $1.45. And we have 7,975 feet of cracks at $1.45, which cost $11,563.70, either 5 or 8. I can't read his writing cents. And then there's 23 areas that they're referring to as asphalt repair, where they heat it up and do their magic with asphalt. I don't know. This is, the company is Cruz Pavement Solutions, and that's who Fuller uses. They don't do the cracks themselves. So this is directly from them. So the bottom line is if we want to take some, try to deal with what we have, it's going to cost, if you were to do all those things, about $17,000 to do that. Give you a comparison, we asked what it would cost to put a new overlay on the whole thing. You might want to double check my math.
No, I was looking where they were from.
Yeah. Well, and we've had great luck with Fuller & Sons, and if this is who they use, then I don't think you need to look further. But doing the whole overlay of the parking lot out here, they wouldn't put an inch on. They don't want it to go less than 1.5 inches of asphalt. And that ballpark estimate would be about $100,000 to do that.